This is the Healthy Business Podcast, the show for ambitious business owners who want to grow and scale in a healthy way. I'm Sarah Cook, and I'll be sharing with you tips, inspiration, and proven methods from leading business experts, entrepreneurs, and health and wellness professionals to help you grow your business with more income and having more impact, but in a way that works for you. Because when you have clarity and strategy, you can achieve the results you want.
Hello and welcome to the Healthy Business Podcast. I'm Sarah Cook and I am back with another episode for you. And we're going to be talking Q4. We are right on the cusp of the final quarter of 2023. And I want to share with you 3 simple steps on how you can max out your sales and end this year super strong in a way that feels aligned to you. Because when we talk about success, when we talk about what that actually means to us, it means different things for different people. So I want to explore what that is and also then share with you 3 super simple steps on how you can really max out your sales, have that amazing income, have that real support for your clients in the way that feels good for you. So when we're talking about success, I think it's a really important question to ask yourself when you're sort of starting to think about Q4. Hopefully you've already got that in place, but just as a kind of sense check, really, that actually, success does mean different things to different people. Quite often when, I ask people what success means to them and where they want to, or how they want to feel it by the end of a quarter or end of the year, very rarely do they give me a financial target. However, when we start planning, it's always based on the financial target. So I actually want you to shift that a little bit. I really want you to think about what success means to you. What do you want to be celebrating at the end of 2023? What do you want to be feeling like? Because that's when we can reverse engineer things. That's when we make important decisions about what is important to ourselves and to our business and to our clients, and really helps you catapult your success and really achieve the sales in a way that you want to. And this isn't about having, slick bro marketing tactics. This is about really doing things in an aligned way to you. Now, the only way to feel really aligned is to understand exactly what success means to you. So really delving into that, what does it mean from, of course, a financial perspective? What does it mean from a personal perspective, a lifestyle perspective? Is it about the number of clients you want to support? Is it about the number of products you want to sell? When we're thinking about numbers, quite often we go into the financial targets, but I really want you to consider that broader space about actually, is it about flexibility? Is it about freedom? Is it about time? Is it about choice? Maybe you've got holidays that you want to go on. We've still got October half term if you have children. We're running up into Christmas time. Both my children have their birthdays at this time of year as well. So it's a really busy period for me, let alone obviously all the social occasions that happen in the run up to Christmas, all the extra support that people are doing. I'm running a retreat for my mastermind ladies in November, which I'm super excited about. It's 3 days away where we get really immersed on businesses, everyone's businesses that attend for the coming year. So it's a great opportunity for us to get together. So there's lots of things that are going on for me, and I have to make sure that when I'm looking at how I deliver, that it feels good for me, that I'm not going to take myself into burnout, that I'm still going to achieve my financial results, but probably most importantly, that I'm still the person that I like to be, the person that I like to be as a mum, the person that I like to be as a friend, as a wife. That is really important for me. And so I have to make sure that those just not boundaries, but also the priorities and what actually, success is there for me and what that means to me as well. And of course, I have financial targets that are included in that as well. So first off is to really think about what success looks like for you, really thinking about what you want and maybe thinking about also what you don't want and therefore what needs to change. It's a great opportunity to reflect from quarter 3 and think about, what worked for you, what didn't, what needs to change, what you want to start doing or maybe stop doing or maybe even continue doing. So there's lots of kind of reflective questions that we can journal around, that we can think about as to what feels good, what doesn't, about how aligned you are to your current business, how aligned you are to your current personal situation, your lifestyle, because that's when you start making decisions in a way that feel great for you and to your version of success. So when we're thinking about some really simple steps, 3 simple steps that I'm going to give you today, and I promise you they are simple, and it's really, in some ways, it's my formula for results, formula for success. And essentially, we're going to look at clarity, strategy, and your mindset and energetics. Those 3 things are going to give you the results that you want. Now, bear with me on this, because actually, I'm going to delve into what each of those 3 things mean when it comes to actually nailing your sales and having the best ever quarter that you possibly can do, because there are so many opportunities out there right now. We're coming into the biggest spending season of the year. And I don't just mean from a from a Christmas present perspective. Of course, there's that as well. But actually, action takers and go-getters, the ones that are starting to think about next year already, are the ones that will invest this side of the new year rather than waiting for the new year as well. So lots of opportunities for you. And it's really delving into what that looks like, because we want to attract your ideal clients. We want to, magnetize these people to you. And when we've got all of these ideas, it can feel quite overwhelming, can't it? It can feel almost a bit like spaghetti junction. I use that analogy quite a lot of kind of what's going on in our brain when we've got all of these ideas. And that very quickly leads to overwhelm. And I'm seeing a lot of overwhelm at the moment, where people have got all of these ideas. They've come back from summer. They're entering into a bit of a scattergun approach. So I really want you to consider, getting clarity. Like, we have to get clarity, because if we don't get clarity, then we stay in that overwhelm space. We stay in that spaghetti junction mind where, everything's going around in our heads and we think, oh, I'll try that. We give it a go for a day or two. It doesn't work because you haven't given it long enough. So then we try something else and we go around in circles and start feeling really frustrated. So start with your wants, really thinking about what success looks like for you. Then we can reverse engineer things so we can get super clear on actually what your business and your lifestyle goals are. And then looking at your business model, which of the products and services are the ones that you want to be pushing at this time of year? Which ones make sense to be pushing based on what's going on for your ideal client? You think about those market trends, thinking about the insights. What is your ideal client telling you that they need? Or maybe they're talking, but actually they don't really know what they need. So what products and service can you have or promote or put together that is going to be exactly what they need to help them along their journey? Because when you do that, that is when you're going to attract the right people, because you can create messaging that talks to them. And when you're selling something that people actually want to buy, they are going to buy it if you get all of those things right. So really getting clear on what you want, what your ideal client wants, and therefore what product and service is going to be the most suited to be selling at this time of year. Okay. And there are so many opportunities that you can explore around this, whether you are, have from a one-to-one perspective, whether you have memberships, group programs, retreats, subscriptions, digital downloads, books, podcasts, physical products, so many things that you can put out there that actually can be very discreet in the sense of specific to this time of year. Okay, because there's lots of opportunity around this. So if you're putting a product and an offer together, it doesn't have to be something that you run for the whole year. It could be very specific to this time of year based on exactly what your ideal client is needing right now. Okay, so getting super clear around that is really important. If you're feeling stuck, ask your audience, like your audience and your dream clients. They will tell you what they want. They don't necessarily know what they need, but that comes down to you being the expert and positioning it in a way that they want. Okay, so your strategy, and I think people get overwhelmed with strategy, and actually your strategy is basically just your plan. Like, what are you going to be doing over the next 3 months? And as I said, this has got to be driven by your ideal clients' insights and needs, as well as what you want to achieve by the end of the year. Then thinking about that product and offer, like, what does your pricing structure look like? How are you going to package that up? And then thinking about your marketing and sales, getting really clear on that plan, your marketing and sales plan. How are you going to attract and build that relationship? How are you going to nurture those dream clients? You don't want an audience full of, fence sitters or crickets. You want people to be, attracted to work with you and to buy from you. And we do that by being in the right place at the right time with the right message. And this isn't about being everywhere. It absolutely isn't about being everywhere. And I say that as a marketeer, like, you do not have to be on every single platform. You do not have to be doing all the things all the time. None of you came into the business to be marketing all the time. What we want is consistency. So consistent messaging that talks directly to your ideal client in a way that they understand. Having that visibility in a way that takes you into other people's audiences. Because when people are thinking about buying something, whatever that looks like, they will do their research. They will go and have a look and see what is available. So you want to connect with them. You want to build that relationship with them. You want to nurture them. And that all starts off from visibility. And then you want to take them through that funnel into conversion and actually purchasing from you, and then hopefully becoming a loyal buyer and staying with you as well. So really thinking about what you can do, thinking about that, the marketing and the sales activities are so important, because if you get this bit right, you're going to attract a constant flow of clients, not just for the rest of this year, but actually building that momentum into next year as well. So you can be growing and nurturing your audience with ease. And that's really what we want, isn't it? When we're busy and outside of our business, we want to have this ease. We want to kind of have this joy in our business. We don't feel like we're hustling all the time. Because if we don't have a marketing plan, then we are going to feel like we're doing marketing all the time. It feels hard work, rather than really appreciating the value that comes in helping your audience. So then we lose consistency, we lose motivation, we go back into scarcity, we go back into hustle mode, we go back into scattergun approach. And that isn't going to help you. It's not going to help your business, or it's not even going to help your clients. So you want to move away from that. So you want to have a really simple plan. Okay, so the first 2 steps, you want to get clear on everything, and then you want to build a plan. Now, the third bit is, I suppose the third piece is the sort of missing puzzle, that when everyone's so focused on results, they kind of forget about themselves. They forget about the energy that goes into this. They forget about the mindset, the opportunity mindset, the growth mindset that is required. And that becomes a real awareness of ourselves. We have to show up as our best selves. We have to focus on energy giving things, not energy draining things. And that's the same with the people that you're spending time with. So thinking about the joy, the alignment, the fulfillment of what you're doing from products and services that you're creating, the people that you're hanging out with, the media that you're consuming, the friends that you're hanging out with. We've got to stay in this growth and opportunity mindset, because how you show up directly has an impact on your sales. It affects how you navigate challenges, because we all know that life throws us curveballs, especially at this time of year. People get sick. I'm recording this. I've got my eldest is off school at the moment because he's got a really bad cold. So really thinking about what's going on for your audience as well. There is a lot of overwhelm, as I've said. So how we navigate that, if you're feeling it, your audience are going to be feeling it as well. So how you show up is so important. It affects, as I said, how you navigate challenges, those curveballs that are throwing at us. It directly affects the sales and the results that you can achieve. It affects the language that you're using, that you want to attract your dream clients. You don't want to attract people to work with you who are in this place of struggle. You want to attract people who are stuck, of course, but actually they need to be wanting it. They want to be those go-getters. They want to be those action takers, those people who want to invest in themselves. Otherwise, they're not going to be open to the support that you can give them. So if you're thinking about how you can do this, go ask your audience, really speak to your dream clients, because the ladies that I'm working with right now, they're all action takers. They don't want to just smash Q4. They want to go into and build that momentum into next year as well. So they're really in this proactive space. And of course, people have wobbles, but being open to that and knowing that those wobbles are actually part of growth. They are when we're pushing our edges. They are an opportunity to learn, to grow, to push through things. So that becomes really important when you're thinking about the type of person that you want to work with as well. So lots of things that you need to think about when you're thinking about your mindset and your energy, because as I said, they do have a direct impact on the sales that you can create. Now, when it comes to the actual results and the sales that you are looking to do, build those relationships, have those conversations. Conversations lead to conversions. And I don't mean getting everyone on discovery calls. I don't mean getting everyone in the direct messages. Building that connection with people, that emotional connection, that is when you're going to really resonate with people. So thinking about the type of launch plan that you want to put out there. Are you going to do a big launch? This time of year, we always see lots of people doing challenges, running masterclasses, workshops. It's like the new year, isn't it? So really thinking about what is going to feel good for you. You don't have to do the same as everyone else, but thinking about how you're going to get those results, those sales and marketing plans, together with the product and service that you're putting out there, together with your goals, together with your energy and your mindset, that is the thing that is going to create the best impact, not just for yourself and your business, but also for your clients. That's what's going to give you that real-time freedom. That's what's going to give you that choice. That's going to give you the best ever Christmas present, because you've nailed your sales and you've created that flexible freedom. And that's really what we're looking to do here. Okay. So if you are looking to accelerate your results, then either drop me a message on Instagram at Sarah Cook Coaching, or head across to my website, sarahcookcoaching.com/double your income. There are some really simple strategies in there. It's a free download workbook that will help you supercharge your sales and your revenue right now. So 3 simple steps that I've shared with you just on this episode. But if you want to take this further and accelerate your results and you're feeling really stuck, drop me that message. I'm totally open to supporting people. It's something that I love to do. And I'm running lots of things for my paid clients at the moment. As you're listening to this, I will have just done a Q4 and festive planning workshop. And I'm also literally today, running an in-person event in London for some real action takers who wanted to invest in themselves, take time out of their everyday to commit to their business and looking at how they can make more money more easily. And I'm also going to be running a retreat in November, as I said, for my mastermind clients. If you're wanting more information on that, feel free to drop me a message as well. I would love to hear from you. As I said, I love working with action takers. I love working with people who want to not just build the momentum and nail their sales, but actually build a business that allows you to live the life in the way that you want to. So 3 simple steps I've shared with you today. Go take action on those 3 different things: clarity, strategy, your mindset. And I promise you, you will absolutely get the results that you're looking for, really nail your sales for the rest of this year and have the most amazing Q4. I will see you on the next episode. Have a brilliant rest of your day and let me know your feedback.
Thanks for listening to the Healthy Business Podcast. You can get a copy of my best-selling book, Healthy You, Wealthy Business, over on my website, sarahcookcoaching.com/book. In there, you'll find practical advice, useful tools, and real actionable steps to help you be your best self and build a wildly successful business with ease, so that you can create a limitless life in the way that you choose.